Fancy meeting you here.
Holy shit. Has it even been 12 hours? Has it been 12 hours?
Oh my God.
Well, it's okay.
Oh, I
Um,
got the baby.
you were just asleep. And now,
Hi,
no,
Kelly.
I'm literally laying next to her in her kennel, trying to get her to lay down.
Oh,
Kennel training is a lot of fun. Shh, you're fine,
oh, it's
Mama.
a lot of work.
You're fine. You're fine, Mama. I've got my hand right here. So, anywho, if you guys don't know, there's a situation that has happened
Hi,
again.
Tiffany.
Um, First and foremost, my phone was blown up. Jana's phone was blown up. People were literally calling me out, telling me to make the call, get her help, whatever. Um, so I want all of you guys to understand I do not have Whitty's address. I do not have Whitty's full name. Um, Unfortunately, there was another situation and circumstance that happened that had put a lot of fear in a lot of women who thought Whitty's safety at the time was being jeopardized. Um, but I will just say this that no, I did not call 911. They actually asked for her TikTok account. Um, I had let them know that I guess that they had to go to her house before. But anyway, I ended up having to call back and hold on. Let's see. So anyway, I ended up calling them back. The call was canceled. They didn't see any need to go. So I don't know if any other people called at the time. I believe they got some calls. But I know that I called and canceled mine because she had gone live right after. Um, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. I want nothing to do with it. If you are going to sit over there with her and you are going to continue to support her, I maybe you guys need to find out who she is and maybe have her give her information so if things like this happen in the future, you guys can do it. Okay, but let's see. Dana, you were asking me to put her address in the chat. You were asking me to call for help.
Whoa, wait a minute. She was asking for
Yes,
Whitty's address to be put in the chat.
yes. And she was asking me. I mean,
Hi, Southern.
Oh my fucking god.
I saw the whole thing.
What are you talking about? Using her for what? What am I using her for?
Sorry, I'll turn that down. Hello,
Wait a
ladies.
minute. Whose live is that?
Witties.
Oh. Well,
Dana
you
is in
don't
the
you can turn
box
let
right
me
now,
if you don't
and
mind,
this.
can you play it a little bit so I can
Yep,
hear
yep.
it?
I
Thank
will.
you.
This bitch needs to fall off the face of the fucking earth because she's gonna sit there and act like she doesn't fucking know anything. When she was sitting there begging everybody in the chat to get her address, get her address, get her address. Somebody get a hold of Shannon. Get a hold of Shannon. Shannon has her address. This is scary. This is wrong. Call 911. Call 911. Are you fucking serious? You're sitting there saying I didn't know anything? Sorry. I'm
It's
good.
okay.
Okay, well, he's not my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. What are you talking about?
Yes, she does. It's George Glass. I told you guys.
My main batteries are 13. Okay, so everybody's mad at me because I wanted to get her help because
No, no, that is not the case.
they or let them be. Okay,
Who is this
I have
Maggie
no
May
idea what you're talking
person?
about. And let me
I
just
don't know.
before the live went pause. So lawyer 1015 said Woody looked scared, and she screamed no before the live went pause.
By the way, I shared my live to Witty.
Did
I
you
want
see?
her over here for a second.
No idea. Oh, so you did not
Here, I'll
try
see if I can
getting
comment
her help?
without them
Can
blocking
you
me.
Well,
keep
Okay.
the story straight,
okay.
Dana?
I
Yes,
will
go
tell
ahead.
you this. Can you turn that down for a second? I
Yeah, I
just want to
will.
tell you this. Multiple people were messaging me,
I
telling
like
me
her.
help, to call. She's in danger. All this thing. So I go over there under my sneaky account. Um, anyway,
Really, Kelly? Holy crap.
so I don't have Witty's address. I do
I
not.
don't want her address. Let me just put
Only
it
thing
that way.
is the number that I had called
You
on the
guys, can
very
you
first
tap,
call
please,
that
while
I
you're in
had
here?
made.
Thank you so much. I got reported 3 times last night, so if you guys could tap, I would really appreciate it. Go ahead, Shannon.
When
Sorry.
when Witty fell the first time and Witty had asked me to call, Witty gave me parts of her address. And then I didn't even initially call 911. I called emergency services. They were able to rattle it together to find out whatever. I don't have her address. I don't have anything. I don't even
Thank
know her.
you.
But all I will say is this: when I called, this is exactly what I said. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Hi, my name is Shannon such and such. I know
Mm-hmm.
this may sound crazy, but there is a woman on TikTok that people believe that's in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Back in October, I had to call and get her help after she fell,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "There, she screamed. The live ended abruptly. Someone had mentioned that the guy had said he was going to either put her in a chokehold or teach her how to do a chokehold.
What the?
Phone was being blown up. Um, so then I initially made the call. The lady asked me what her TikTok username was. Anyway, so they are looking up her TikTok. They're watching her TikTok, by the way.
Good.
The state that she lives in is watching her TikTok.
They
Okay.
should. They need
Um,
to.
so because there's been multiple, because of the incidents with her,
Mm-hmm.
being
Mm-hmm.
inebriated. Not at. I want to make something very, very clear. I do not want a part of this. I know that there are people that are worried and concerned. I'm willing to put differences aside on any situation if I truly, truly believe someone is in harm's way with it, with themselves or whatever the case may be. I had to call back, and they wanted me to give an update, so I called them back and updated them. I let them know that she was actually currently live, that the guy left the apartment. She was laughing, smiling, and to end the call. So the lady said that they weren't going to send anybody, but unfortunately, some other people made calls as well.
Yeah.
Um, I know that I canceled mine. So unfortunately, due to multiple calls, I don't know if the cops showed up or not, but I will
How did
say that
multiple people know who to call?
I don't know.
I
Well,
think
I
they were
know that
trying to get a hold of a bunch of different people
right.
Are
that
they basically probably, well, if
and
they have her number, I think what they could do, I think, is use
Correct.
maybe put in the area code as to the city or
Right.
where it's linked, maybe.
because I know
I
they
don't
were
know.
trying to get a hold of OG and
Yeah,
and then
where's
of course
OG, her
Shannon.
BFF? Where were they?
I
Well,
guess they're done.
yeah.
So
All I'm gonna
Imagine that.
all I'm gonna say is this: is that this is an ongoing issue. Everybody knows that Tech has been over there trying to help her, be supportive. Um, I get that, but I will say this, Dana, you literally said my name in the chat. You told me to give her her address. I don't have her address. And even if I did have her address, I am never going to type that in a chat.
yeah, she wanted you to put it in the chat. That was insane.
No, I'm sorry, but even under that circumstances, I would never put anyone's address into the chat. What everybody needs to stop doing, stop watching. Okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. So let me just say this real quick. So, okay. If people have watched her like I have, Shannon, all of us, right? Southern, we're all familiar. Okay. We're also very familiar with her actions and her words to get attention. She can be
Yes.
intoxicated or she's not, but when she is, it multiplies times 10,
Yeah.
okay, or more. Um, so The
See,
only
I'll
thing now is tough love and walk away.
I'll admit it, and I don't care who's watching, who's, streaming, whoever, I don't care.
That's okay,
I
Kelly. No
text
problem, love.
I text Shannon and I said, if you know how to get help to Whitty, do it. I said, this is scary. And I've sat there and I've watched Whitty before, and, we've seen, her
Mm-hmm.
drunken nights, and,
Mm-hmm.
her get drunk all day long.
Mm-hmm.
This was scary. It,
But what really is upsetting to me is this: that guy was sitting on her couch on a phone call
you know,
talking to someone else, and people were asking Woody if she was in danger. People
Oh
were
my
asking
God.
if she was in trouble,
mm,
and Woody made it seem the way she was behaving as if she had somebody in there.
So let me say this. She has been getting her drink on since three something my time, which or two something my time, which is what? I don't know the hours of like is
About
she 2 hours ahead or three?
Yeah, it was about when she first went live and she was online. I believe it was at 1:30 this afternoon that she
So
started.
you
even Tech told her, yes, I know, I saw that. You're angry at her. You know, you guys should be angry at her. You
oh yeah,
should be because she deserves that. When people try to step in and help, she calls them see you next Tuesdays over and over and over again. She treats people like crap all the time. Um,
Well,
but
not only
you,
that,
uh-huh.
she actively doxed that man
She,
online.
right. She doxed the guy that was over there. Um, and you know, if the police department, whoever's watching, they need to be very aware. No one call, let them watch her live. Let me say that again. No one call the police anymore.
I will let
Please.
you know that
No calls. Don't make any don't do it. Don't do it anymore.
they asked me what her TikTok username was. The police officer said that they would be monitoring it. They're going to be watching it. Um, I did let them
I
know
don't
that.
blame you, Mama.
Yep, I did
Uh-huh.
let them know that when she had hurt herself and she had asked me to originally call. I said this is kind of an ongoing situation. But what
Hmm.
really upsets me the most is this: that man was over there because he was invited over there,
Exactly.
and it was portrayed as if this man was putting her in danger. And so what people don't understand is that when the lady asked me, does this man have weapons? Does he seem? And I said, ma'am, I am going off of what, people are saying. I said, when I was in there, he did not seem threatening. Um, he seemed fine. I said, she even at one point in time walked up and smiled at him. Um, and then apparently, like I said, when she abruptly screamed and fell, he had said something. He was going to make her do push ups. And I don't know the exact words, whether it was he was going to teach her a chokehold, something like that. But I will tell y'all what's really crazy is that a lot of people who can't stand me were reaching out to not only me, but blowing up Jana's phone asking us to get help.
Which let me clear this up though too, real quick. I appreciate everyone that did reach out to me. I understand your concerns. I do. Um, no one bothered me. No one, it's okay. It's okay to be worried. It's okay to come to people that you think can help. But I'm going to tell you this right now, as God is my witness. She is a grown ass adult, and I am not going to be a babysitter in with friendship or not having a friendship with her. Will not do that to myself anymore.
Well,
She is grown. I am not going to call the police. I'm not going to call, or I can't even call her sons. I don't even know their numbers. I don't know. What I heard though, this was a while back ago, they know her account. So, you know what I mean? So, it's gonna come to a point ahead, right? It's going to. It always does. Oh, situations like this, they come to a head and things will happen. Um, so it just sucks because here people are worried sick about her and they're, trying to get help, yada yada, and there she is over there calling people that wanted to get her help and were worried, see you next Tuesdays. So do you understand what I'm saying? Just let her. Let
Right.
her do whatever, because at this point, so many people have tried to help her, so many, and at the end, she does not appreciate it. She doesn't give a crap about anybody. So the only advice I can give, walk away, pull the tough love like I am, and let her.
Correct. But it just please no one else make any calls. I understand that if you feel like she is a danger to herself, her account is being monitored. Um, like I said, I apparently there were some other calls made. I do know that I canceled mine. I told them that she was back on live. She was smiling. She apparently he had left. Um, I don't, and I want to make this very clear. I do not have Witty's address. And even if I did have her address, I would never type it in the chat, no matter how serious the situation is. I will never ever air anyone's address out on chat. Now, putting a differences aside, anyone on this app that has issues with me, Jana, Witty, whoever the case may be, when it comes to situations where you truly believe that a woman is in danger, I totally get it. We
I
all need to.
understand that too, but
Mhm.
the history with Whitty, no.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. And I will
I
say
am not, not
the
participating in any of it. Nope.
the history with Witty is very, very abundantly clear. Now, I understand that there may be situations where you might see this on TikTok, and if you truly feel that they need help, do not hinder or do not set aside and think that every situation is the same. But we all know with Witty, it's the same song and dance. It has been for a long time. I believe at this point in time, Witty needs some type of inpatient
Hold
treatment.
on, she's in here. Whitty, grab a box, please. And please, you guys just don't say anything just yet, please.
I'm
Whitty,
gonna
can
mute
you
up.
grab a box, please?
All right, I'm going to mute up, Jana. I'm going to let you do the talking because I can.
Okay, thank you.
Let's keep the comments nice too, please.
Yes, please keep the comments nice. Please, if Witty does come join a box, I really think you should, Witty, have a conversation with Jana.
Yep. I'll mute anything that's negative.
Correct, I
You
will
get
too.
banned, you'll just get muted.
Correct. But Witty, if you are in here, please don't go live on your thing. I think you need to have a conversation with Jana, and no one's going to come in here and attack you or anything else like that. But I think you need to hear what Jana needs to say to you, please. All right, can you request a box, please, Witty? Okay. Well, you said her live just got discontinued, so she may not get a box. Um, I do know that she has another account, so I think she can come under her other account. So,
Yeah, let me see if I can
but
request.
I do feel like this is a tough love conversation that she needs to get from Jana. Truly, because Jana knows a lot more about this. She's more educated in this kind of field. Yeah.
Whitty, did your that account get? Wait, no, no, no. Hold on, Whitty. Did your account, Whitty's twin, did it get suspended or anything? Because I need you to grab a box, please. And if you have to come over in another account, please do. Just let me know it's you and um, jump in, please.
Yeah, I don't even see her in the
She's
viewers.
right here. She's
Requested.
right here. How do you invite? I don't,
So if you go down to where you see like the two people,
yeah,
and you click it, you should be able to see viewers. But with you being the host, you
I
should be
can't.
able to like click on the name
Oh,
and
okay.
request them.
It's not letting
Like
me do that either. What the heck?
press and hold on it. Press and hold on
On
her.
the name?
Yeah, on her name. Yeah.
Okay, let me try that. Gosh dang it.
Oh,
Uh,
did you say no? You're not going to request a box, Woody?
I cannot.
Or no?
Why do you keep typing no, please?
Just come up here. Nobody's going to attack you, period.
Yeah, okay, hold on. So if you don't want to come in a box, just say that and I'll talk to you in the chat. Why don't we do this? What? Why don't we do this on the weekends? Uh, I I
Pay to
had to pay to what? I had to pay to ask. Witty, please request a box.
if you can't use your account, if you can't use the Woody's twin account, can you use one of the other ones, Woody?
The reason why I'm wanting her to box you guys is I'm trying to let her have a voice too with what I have to say. You've tried? I don't think so. I don't see anybody in the queue.
Mm-mm. Woody, just hit the two down, the two people down here on the bottom that look like they're hugging each other. Request it. Ow! Oh, Miley!
Was it the toe again?
God, no, she got my fucking thigh. Sorry. God, bless America. No, no.
Puppy teeth are the worst.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Listen, she got me good. Oh,
Ask
little
Johnny Miley,
stinker.
quit hurting your mama.
And you guys, please know, let me make this very clear.
That's right.
I am not um, wanting to talk to her, to bash her, to make a situation worse. However, she needs to hear this.
Yeah, it looked like it just ended to me too. It didn't say disconnected.
Okay, so let me say something.
Yeah, you should be able to just press and
you,
hold on her
Can
name.
you guys, the mods, can you guys invite her?
No. I can only do
Really?
it if it's in the other box under
No, it's
viewers, but
fine. I
it's not
don't,
there.
wait, I don't need to hear anything. Okay, well, you're going to anyways.
okay, mute up. Go ahead and talk, Jen.
It said
Witty,
disconnected.
people have cared about you months and months ago. And there's a lot of people that do not understand intoxication behavior, especially when it can have an adverse effect, put you in the state of mind of very combative. You want to fight with everybody. Then you go through the phase later down the road that night that you're the victim, that you did that everyone else did something to you. Everyone that has been trying to help you relentlessly, relentlessly. My phone got blown up. I fell asleep for a little while with no clue as to what was going on. I do not appreciate you calling everyone cunts and bitches because they tried to help you. You can get mad at them all you want, but at the end of the day, they were just trying to be there for you.
Can we address something, Jana, really quick? Also,
One
Woody.
second, Shannon. One second, love. Just one second, okay? I'm almost done. Almost done. So, Witty, please stop trying to play the victim. Please stop acting like everyone is out to get you when all they have done is care about you. and look out for you. And they don't understand because you dramatize things that you weren't in danger tonight. Because from what I'm understanding and the messages I'm getting, it looked like you were. So people have tried to call and get help for you to keep you safe. They did not know the entirety of the situation, Witty. So when does it all stop? When are you going to stop? Because I know the spiral. I'm very familiar with it. Do I worry about you? Yes, I do. Am I going to be there and call when no, I'm not. Absolutely not. You are a grown woman. Grown. Grown. You don't need babysitters. And that's all that people are right now because they're so afraid of what could happen next. It's not fair to everyone that does care about you for you to be so mean to them. I don't care who it is. Put my, if people like me, they don't, the people that got mad at me for walking away. Now, do you see why? Does anybody understand that? I'm sure you do because you guys, the ones that were coming for me are the ones that blocked you, Witty. What is it going to take for you to please get some help? Please. And I'm not saying this to be a jerk. I'm not. But Witty, please, because someday, one day, you're not invincible. You're not. Not all of us, we're not. And maybe one day it will be true danger. So
And I
please stop being so mean to people that tried to help you.
correct. And I
Okay, go
just want
ahead.
I want to add to this. Y'all need to think about it in this man's perspective. And I need y'all to think about his situation. In his mind, he might have just been over there to hang out, have a good time. And you have Witty, who is on live, recording this man, doxing this man's full name on a live. She is making it seem and appear as if though she is in danger. Okay. Now, y'all have to realize on his part, maybe what danger she could have also potentially put him in. Because when I called, they asked me, was there
Right,
weapons?
I saw Kelly. She's not here anymore. But go ahead. Go ahead, Shan.
Me, did he have weapons? No. They said, did he seem like he was hostile? I said, no. And I said, but she has fallen and she potentially might have injured herself. But what you don't realize is when you make this type of call, this could have ended so badly for a man that had
That
no
did nothing wrong.
correct. And this is the first time I had ever
And you
seen.
doxed him, Witty.
So I just want to know. I just want everyone to know on my part. I did not give out her address. I do not have her.
Shannon, it's okay if you did. Okay, I know you didn't, but it's okay if you did. Anybody that comes for you because, which I doubt, it's okay if you did though, because people were genuinely scared for her.
I
So it's
understand.
okay even if whatever you did to see things through, to make sure she was okay. You're not at fault for anything.
I
Nothing.
but I and
Let
all
them. Let them.
I'm gonna say is that if you guys truly genuinely care about Whitty and you truly want her best interest, I'm just saying tough love, please. Um, from what I hear, Tech got upset and said that she was done. I all I'm gonna say
And
is
she has tried too to be there for Whitty many times and had the patience for her. And for Tech to say, peace out, Whitty, you really messed up now. You did. Because now Tech to walk saying, I'm washing my hands, good luck.
yeah. So I just want everyone to know that there was no ill intentions. This
Of
was not.
course not.
Uh, I put it aside. All I know is I had known the number that I had called previously. It was emergency service number. I called and canceled. I gave them an update. They let me know that the police department was watching her live. They have her TikTok name. Please, they are monitoring it. They do have her information because of previous calls. If they feel that there is a problem or issue, they will take it from there. So,
I'm not sure if you were requesting a box. I brought you up. Do you know you're in a box, love? Okay.
um, and I also want to I mean I just kind of want to clear this up. That call was not made because of it was honestly, even people that have made it very well known and clear that they can't stand me, they hate me, were reaching out to me because they knew that, or they thought that I had her address. I just know the number that I had called previously. I gave them as much information as I had, which was only her first name, um, and her TikTok account, and the call that I had made back in October. But I feel like that I needed to call and cancel that call on myself because once again, Whitty was live. She was smiling, acting fine, and it was made clear that apparently the man had already left. So I did not feel that there was any on my end. So, like I said, but apparently some other calls were made. So, if any cops showed up, like I said,
It's okay, Shannon. It's okay. Because my phone was being blown up because people were genuinely concerned and scared. I understand that. Um, on my behalf, though, did I try to be there for her and diffuse the situation and try to protect? Yes. Was it the right thing to do? Well, I thought so at the time, okay? Because there's numerous amount of people that have tried to help her, and they get told they're enabling and coddling too. So again, when does it all stop? Well, the first step is to literally hold tough love and do not engage in anything that she's doing in her lives, all of that, and walk away because no one is helping the situation right now. No one. I know that there are people that are still trying to be there for her, and I know they feel bad for her. But I promise you, you will walk away too. Um, I had to come to that hard decision myself, and I just came to the conclusion that that was the best thing to do. And group after group, people keep, trying to be there for her, but don't you dare care about her, and don't you dare, think that she's in danger and try to get her help because she's going to be mad at you and call you names the rest of the night. So, just I'm just suggesting, just stop engaging, please. You're not doing her any favors. I promise you, you're not. You're not. You two were so good. I know I'll regret. Right, right. The only thing that I can say regarding that is, um, I don't necessarily regret being there for her because I would do that for people that, if they were they were in a vulnerable situation and there, something was going on. But learning what I've learned throughout the lengthy time of knowing her, I have learned I've watched for signs, her words, her actions, and that tells me a lot. And that's why I decided, you know what? I'm not doing her any favors, any good by continually protecting her. Um, that's not helping at all. So it was a tough decision, when she's sober, and I'm not speaking on sobriety, I'm talking about when she's not intoxicated, okay, and in her right mind, right, without being, scrambled because she's a really good person. that's the sad part because I truly do wish that she does get help. And I'm not being mean when I'm saying this, that that's that's what needs to be done. Um, and maybe one day that will happen, and she'll look back and see, and understand angry she gets at people when she gets intoxicated. She's very combative with people. And it's not okay. It's not. But I'm not going to sit there and yell at her. That's not going to get anywhere. It's not going to get anywhere at all. So, Whitty, shame on you for calling people names and getting mad at people trying to get you help tonight because they were worried. Um, you should be real proud of yourself right now because you are creating enemy after enemy for you. And see, here's the thing. Over here, we're not going to drag you through the mud, okay? But I can't promise you that the other people, anyone else that you've pissed off, that they're not going to. And don't cry about it when it happens because you can only treat people like crap so many times before they've had it and they're done.
And not only that, but people also need to realize that there is a man, an innocent bystander in all of this, whose entire name was completely doxxed on a live. And I don't even think he was aware of her, uh, like what she does on TikTok. So I think he, unfortunately, I hope that, that he just got to go home and everything was fine. Um, I hope that he doesn't get any flack or anything from the cops or anything from tonight. I feel like he was, in my opinion, I feel like he was a victim of Whitty's actions under, her inebriation. And that's just my personal opinion,
I
looking at
agree
it.
with you. I completely agree with you on that one. 100% Shannon. Absolutely. Like I said, I fell asleep for a little while. I didn't sleep last night at all. And so I wasn't planning on falling asleep, and I woke up to all hell breaking loose on here. And you know, to be honest, I'm glad I didn't see any of it. I'm very glad, because I don't think I would have been nice. It would be way different because I would have came after Whitty in her box and said, "What the heck did you just do? What did you just do?" So I'm glad I'm hearing about it. I just didn't see it. So those that did see it, Whitty, and you're calling them see you next Tuesdays, um, you're a grown woman and you're acting like this. You're acting like this. I'm embarrassed for you. I am.
Can I put
I
my
am
opinion
embarrassed
in?
for you.
Oh, absolutely, Seven.
So, there's speculation that this was staged or, this was just, I guess, witty being witty. Um, I've seen it in quite a few lives now since all of this took place. And, then she gets back online and she's laughing about it, like it was a big old joke. Well, she's got to realize this everything that was seen was triggering to a lot of people. And if
That's
people have
another
been in
thing. You're right.
situations,
Absolutely, Southern.
yeah, where they, the DV situations, that's kind of in a way, some of it kind of looked like that, and then
Hmm.
there was parts
Hmm.
that it didn't, and then
Hmm.
it did, and then it didn't, you triggered a lot of people. And
When are you going to
when,
care about this, Whitty? When are you going to acknowledge and understand that you scared people and it's not
yeah,
funny?
and then people kept coming back in after she finally went live again when he, after I guess he had left or whatever. And, people were sitting there telling him they were scared about her and all these people were worried. And she was laughing, thinking it was a joke.
Hmm.
And I get it. You're drunk. You are. This, I think, for me personally, is the worst I've seen her. I mean, I'm
Really?
sure everybody else has seen worse. I don't watch her
Hmm.
that often,
Hmm.
but it's not a joke
No, it's
because
not.
It's basically crying wolf. And when you actually do need help, everybody's going to sit there and go, no, we've been through this before. You joke, laughed it off. It was a joke. We ain't helping now. And you could seriously get hurt. People stepped up and reached out to people you don't even talk to no more to get you help because you seriously looked like you needed it. And Shannon, I give you props for doing it. Even though you didn't want involved in anything and all of that, you were a freaking human being that cared.
Yeah,
And
I think what is
oh, oh, that's loud.
what I'm more upset about is that
Oh, sorry.
I think what I'm more upset about is the fact that like there is an innocent bullshit and
You
like that could have gone really really south and uh that's something that like sorry
take a second, collect yourself.
like let's just say that the cops did show up, right? And let's say they came in like a blazing because they thought this was a potential deviant.
Yo,
To
Like
someone completely innocent that didn't deserve it.
I think what I'm more upset about is like, my God, like what if something like that would have happened? Like you guys know that like I would have gotten like so much shit
oh
and the
yeah,
fact that this man was not I just think he was a victim of a person that is not able to hold their alcohol and put him in a really bad light and scared a lot of women
a
and
lot. Yeah,
I only made that call because I knew what number to call, even though I had minimal information and
yeah.
I don't know. And I just know that I called and I let them know what the updated situation was, and it wasn't to get any man in trouble or anything like that. So I don't know. I guess that's why I'm more upset is because I just now think about it like with everything that's happened and when you do make that type of phone call, it's I don't know. I just think that a man got, put in a really bad situation and I just thankfully I'm thankful that nothing like that happened, but I don't know. I'm more worried like, I hope that this never happens again.
And
No.
I do apologize if anybody
Mhm.
hears my husband talking in the background.
That's
He's
okay.
currently playing a warship game with his best friend. So random
Oh
things
my
in
goodness.
here. I
No
do
problem.
apologize.
No problem. No problem. Those of you that are angry right now, you have every reason. You don't need my validation, but you have every reason to be. Hold on to that, okay? Hold on to that because it might help you be able to pull that tough love and walk away, okay? That's the best thing people can do for her at this time. I don't care that the people that are still there for her don't agree with what I'm saying. Not my problem to care if they do. It's not my problem.
And what people need to understand is this is they on that call, they asked me what race he was. And
What?
Yeah.
to me, to me, it didn't matter, but you guys already know that
Well, see, I don't know. Maybe they do ask that. I have no idea. I don't know.
Well, I
like
think they have to, like, if it was, an actual situation that they
They want to
know
know the
who they want to they're
authenticity,
looking
right?
for. Yeah, they want to know
Yeah,
who
okay,
they're
okay.
looking for. Like if they were to pull up to her building and some,
Right,
say
that's
90-year
true.
old man comes running out, they ain't tackling that person
Right.
versus, you know.
what I want to say is that when I'm saying that a white woman in
What
her
they're
50s
wearing. Yeah, that's true.
with
Uh-huh.
a black man that whatever I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. They asked me what he was wearing and stuff like that, and I just feel like that thank God that I called back and updated the situation because God forbid they hear we all know that people put stereotypes on people,
Yep.
unfortunately. Even in 2025, we all know that racism still exists, and they stereotype people. And the more I'm sitting back and I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, I feel like that there could have been a really, there could have been it could have turned out really, really ugly. And,
Yep.
um,
And I don't think she.
Whatever the ethnicity is, right? Bottom line is an innocent man could have been arrested and off to jail because of her actions,
Yep.
because of her. Uh-huh. That is not okay.
Yep.
It is not okay at
And
all.
and to have people, and what irritated me the most is to have people baby her afterwards, and oh, everybody, overreacted. Nobody knows. It's like, no, nobody does know, but they were just trying to
Exactly.
protect their friend. Well, who they thought was a friend, or I don't know. It just,
Hmm.
people being triggered in that moment, don't coddle her and tell her, oh, everything you did was fine, because nothing you did in that moment, in that, what, 5-10 minutes, was fine. None of it was fine. It could have went completely south. It, it's just
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just hope that everybody can like set aside differences right now with a lot of people and just look at the situation for what it is on her side, and not like we all have to kumbaya all together and whatever. And no, this is not a bash fest for
no.
on Whitty's end. I just hope that this is just a big wake up call for everybody, and really seeing how severe the situation is after tonight, and not entertain it. And like I said, Jana said, give it tough love. And I think right now that's what she needs. I think everybody needs to disengage as much as possible. We can just pray about it, and she's a grown woman. She knows what she needs to do. She knows what she's doing. And like I said, I understand when people are inebriated, it's funny, and it's funny in that moment. But tomorrow morning when she wakes up and she's sober and this is being talked about, it's not going to be funny, and it's not going to be fun for her. And no, I'm not going to drag her. Jana's not going to drag her. Southern's not going to drag her. But there are a lot of people that are really, really upset about this.
And see, and here's the other thing is, people like that, everybody kept saying, oh, you need to go to rehab. They're trying to push rehab and all of this. You guys have got to understand, it's an addiction. Alcoholism is an addiction. And people have to hit their rock bottom. Not what your idea of rock bottom is, it's
Hmm.
what their rock bottom is, before they can realize, I need help. It's the same thing with rug addiction. It's the same thing with, DV situations. It's the same thing with anything. They have to hit their rock bottom before they are willing to get help. You guys can sit there and beg her to get help and all of this, but she's not going to do it until she is ready to get help. That's why Jana said, give her tough love. It's
Yep.
heartbreaking to watch somebody go through this, but what can you do when that person
Well,
doesn't want to
see, it
offer you
used to
help?
be heartbreaking for me. Used to. Now, absolutely not. I'm not trying to sound callous or mean or anything,
No, I
but
understand.
it's not my, yeah, not my concern anymore. It's not.
It's
Um,
more heartbreaking
she's
that
a grown woman, and um, we've tried to be there for her. Others have tried to be
Yep.
there for her, and for her to hold that against all of us, she can go kick rocks. I wish her the best. I do hope that she does someday, hopefully soon, understand and choose to get help, but it's not up to any of us to try to ram that down her throat, because it's not going
I,
to do any good.
No, and it can make it worse.
It could make it worse by putting demands on her. Did I say it? Please get help? Yes, I did. But I'm not saying it, get help. Oh my God, you're so embarrassing. No, that's not how I approached that.
Mhm.
Um,
But you
the
are a
situation.
friend trying to talk heart to heart with your friend.
Yeah, yeah.
You've seen things, and that's what people don't understand. You and Shannon seen things and know things that's outside of this app. You
Mhm,
guys have had personal
mhm,
conversations outside of
mhm,
this app.
mhm,
You guys are
mhm,
a little different than these random people that, oh, they only
mhm,
talk to her through a live, on TikTok when
mhm,
she's already,
mhm,
two sheets to the wind.
mhm, mhm. Exactly, exactly.
But I do hope she
So,
gets help.
I do too. I do
I mean,
too.
I don't know
But
her
I'm not her
personally.
babysitter. I'm not calling on anything.
No.
I have walked away. So I tried to give her the opportunity to come over here and get in a box so she could have a voice too. She, I guess, I don't know, chose not to, or I have no idea. Okay, I don't know, but I gave her that opportunity. Um, so she didn't take it,
Mm.
and so I had to say it while she was in the chat, but she left. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, again, the ones that are trying to be there for her right now, again, I'm going to say you're not doing anything for her at all. Any
Have
favors.
her gobble
It's at
gobble.
this time, it's not the answer. It's not.
Mhm.
And
It's
please don't hop in boxes and try to argue with her and be like combative back because she's not gonna hear you. She's not gonna hear that. She tunes out and she'll end her live. So please don't do that either.
Well, anyway,
Good
guys,
night.
I'm gonna get off of here. I got to tend with Miley, so anyway, she's
Okay.
being a little rambunctious, so I'm gonna play around with
Okay.
her. But anyway, yeah,
This needed to be addressed. And Whitty, if you're listening, um, I wish you the best. I hope that you do someday get help. But please stop being so mean to people that cared about you because I am seeing this day in, day out, every time you go live, and it's not fair to them either. It's not. It's not right. I don't care who it is. Anybody, Dana, Glossy, all of you that are over there trying to be there for her, no one deserves her attitude and her words and verbal abuse because yes, it is verbal abuse. It is. Don't put up with that.
nope.
Don't do it. Don't try
Thank
to,
you.
oh, well, you're just intoxicated, blah, blah. Don't do that. I try to, you know, don't, it's not doing her any favors. It's just not. It's
Good
not.
night, darling. Yep.
Okay, ladies, I am going to end and I just felt that we needed to address this. I wanted Shannon and Southern, whoever that was around to talk about it if they needed to, because it can be triggering to watch.
It is.
Um,
Yeah. Yep.
you know, and here's the problem. She doesn't care. You see?
Yep.
She,
But
she doesn't care.
I will apologize to all the ladies that saw that. I mean, it wasn't me, obviously, but it was very triggering, especially somebody that has been in a DV situation. It was very triggering. And I hope all of you guys are okay. And, you know, don't,
I mean, if anyone
I
else wants to
feel
talk
you.
about it, they can. In my box, I'll stay just a little bit longer. Um, it's up to you, but I'm in about 5 more minutes because yeah, I was live last night for 8 hours. So,
I am sorry. I totally fell asleep like in it, and I woke up and my phone was on the floor, and I'm like, oh, whoa. I was done. Man, it was so late. And I'm like, I tried to stick with, and that was the end of that.
yeah, you guys in the chat, I'm sorry that you had to see what you've
Yes.
seen tonight, and um, I can imagine. I can understand how that could be very triggering to people. Yeah,
Yep.
I bet Shannon, I'm exhausted too, especially like you just went through, people were contacting us
Okay,
to
they
try to
were.
fix everything or help, and
Yeah, they were begging.
um
There were so many
I
people that she
appreciate
had.
those that did reach out to me, don't get me wrong, right? I do, but please know that I am going to do nothing, and I mean nothing. And it's not taking away the fact that one day she could be in a dangerous situation. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. She's a grown woman. Grown. Okay? So that is all on her. On her. It is not our problem or burden
Nope.
to sit there and babysit
It
and
see
call and
that
call and call. Don't do it anymore because just don't.
See,
Just don't.
that's what confused me. Like 90% of these people that were in there are the ones that have told her, to stay away from you two, that you guys are bad, blah blah. We all know the gossip and stuff. And they were the ones in there begging everybody to get a hold of you and Shannon, and I'm just sitting there going, "What? Like, huh?" It made me scratch my head too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it, I'm like, okay, like you guys are gonna be able to get her to stop doing whatever's going on, or be able to rush to her rescue. But
Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna happen. Nope.
I know I can't. I know you guys can't do it anymore.
No,
I
and I
just
have, I don't get me wrong. For people that are in that situation, active addiction, hear me out very clearly on this. I am not putting everyone in that same category when it comes to Witty. That is what I am not doing. I do still care. I do care about her well-being.
of course.
Tough love. And I have to put my emotions, my caring aside. I have to not interact and engage in her toxic behavior
Yeah.
any longer. It's not, I was not doing her any favors. I did try, and I truly believe at that time that I was trying.
That's okay,
Okay?
Strawberry. That's all right. Yep. I know.
She's live on her, let her do that. She's live on her storms.
I mean, and you guys have to do it not only, to, cut ties and, like you said, tough love, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
do it for your mental state as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gone further than just this app, and people don't realize
Mm-hmm.
that.
It absolutely has. Um, the doxing TikTok wake up. You guys are
Yeah.
watching lives. You guys have recordings. TikTok, wake up, wake up. She's doxing left and right people that don't even, no one deserves it. But, and she's tried to dox me on what company I was with,
Yeah.
blah, 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 all these things, all these personal things. And that's allowed. That's allowed. That is not okay.
No, and see, and that makes me wonder because people lose their accounts for a lot less, right? But
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if it's just TikTok's giving up because people just make new accounts every day. So, is it even worth it anymore? But this is serious.
Mhm. Mhm. It's and I'm sure when you see her coming back and she goes live again and she's smiling like nothing
Yep.
happened, that's going to make people upset. And I
And
don't
she
blame them.
is.
I don't blame a single soul tonight that they're angry at you, Witty. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
seriously, you deserve this because there comes a time where you can be, you're calling people names, you're being very evil. Um, and it's not okay. It's not.
And a lot of people have tried to get her to rewatch her live, so I don't know why these people are mad at me. I don't know why they're saying these things. Go back and watch them. You'll
Mm-hmm.
understand. But
Mm-hmm.
she won't. And I don't know why she won't.
She won't because she knows that if she did, then she would have to take accountability and she would see how foolish she acts when she's like this. That's why she doesn't watch her lives. That's why.
Makes sense. Well,
Hmm.
hopefully one day she does. Hopefully
She
one
would
day
rather
she
she'd
finds
rather
it.
go by. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember what happened. Yes, you do.
right.
Because the next day or whenever you come back, you repeat things that you
Yeah.
from the night before or whatever, the 2 nights ago. Okay? But again, when is it going to stop?
Yeah.
This has been going on for a long time now.
It's God.
You know,
You just sit there and you wish that you could help everybody. And I'm not
uh-huh.
saying you in general. What can I do to help? But it's like there's nothing you can do. You can't physically do anything,
No.
and
No.
and it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
You know, again, it takes a lot for me to say, okay, I need to wash my hands. Let me give an example. There is someone in my personal life that faked an attempt because it was for attention, and then when I approached her on it face to face, she laughed. She laughed in my face.
wow,
I have not spoke to her in over 2 years, probably longer, and I never will again.
I am so
Why?
sorry to
Because
hear
she
that.
took no accountability. No accountability at all. She laughed.
Wow.
Witty. She, I've watched you, and you are manipulating so bad. You're so manipulative. I watched you earlier going, and then look at your screen, look at your phone to see if anybody's acknowledging that. Grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Grow up. It's not funny to scare people and think that you're in trouble. It's not funny that people are traumatized now because of your crap.
Yep. That's the biggest thing is that it's being people being traumatized because of what they just witnessed.
And then to come
Not
back
knowing
live smiling like nothing happened, and
and
then to say,
laughing
yeah, the
about it.
cops were here, they left. You cunty cunt, excuse my language, but this is her, cunty
Yeah.
cunt bitches. That's not acceptable.
No.
You're 54 years old.
Mm-hmm. People were legitimately scared for you because they didn't know what was going on.
Let me say this too. If my kids saw me acting like that, they would come and try to get me help.
Well, I guess one, I don't know if it was legit or if it was a troll, but supposedly one of the people that was in the comments was her son begging her to answer her phone because he kept calling her phone. Well, then she had asked him, or he had asked who was calling her phone, or she asked him who was calling. It was one of the two because I kept going back and forth. And she said, "Oh, that's just my son."
Yeah,
Don't
don't,
answer. No,
Whitney, you
don't
know
answer that.
what?
Don't answer that. But
I
then
pray, I'm going to say this out loud real quick, Southern. I pray, literally pray to God that they do step in. I
I hope
pray, I'm
so.
going to pray for this every single day until it happens. And I hope those that do believe in prayer, no, I'm not trying to shove religion down anybody's throat, okay?
Yeah.
But if you do believe and if you do pray, do that. That's
Yeah.
the best thing that people can literally do. Walk away, care about her from a distance, and if you pray, you pray. If you don't, that's on you. I'm not trying, like I said, okay? But It's a very powerful thing, believe it or not. Prayer is a very powerful thing.
You know? And people need to realize if her children can't get through to her, nobody on TikTok's going to get through to
No,
her.
they're not. No, no, they're not. That's not going to happen. Um, that's just not. From what I understand, though, they are aware of certain situations, and I'm just praying because she is putting herself in danger every time she gets that intoxicated. I've explained this before, and I'll explain it one more time. Some people can get an adverse effect on in their system, in their brain, when
Right?
they drink. It could also be drugs as well. Okay, it's not just alcohol. And what happens is they behave exactly like she's behaving.
Yep.
Um, there's things that she's come out with, said things that were so off the wall, and that's what put that little ding ding ding. I thought, okay, here we are, where she's. This is exactly what's going on here. Um, and
It was just on mommy's phone.
it's just, I don't know. Again, those stay angry, please, that are upset with her right now. I'm not telling you to drag her. Don't do that. Okay, it's not going to do any good. But if you do, you do. That's on you. I'm not coming for you. I'm not going to, call you out in my live. None of the
Nope.
above. None of it. Does she deserve it? Yeah, in my opinion, she does. But it's not going to do any good, right? It's just not.
Nope.
Um, the best thing is to just walk away. Walk away. And it took a while for me to do that. Trust me, it did. I was getting told to, and for me, I have to come to any conclusions on my own. Do I listen to advice? Do I listen to opinions? Of course I do. Of course. Of course I do. But I come to I make my own decisions based on how I've been treated as well. And she has said a lot against me. And I don't appreciate it, right? I don't. And intoxicated or not, there's no excuse for her treatment, the way she treats people.
Nope.
And I bet she does not even care how many people she may have triggered tonight and traumatized people, especially if, people have been in abusive situations. Maybe their parents went through addiction, or friends, or any family member, whatever, right?
Yeah. That's the biggest thing.
Uh-huh. But she doesn't care.
Mm-mm.
But she's going to, because she will. I don't wish, anything ill on her, but people do have to hit rock bottom in
Yep.
order for them to make that decision.
Yep.
Hmm. And
And their rock bottom is their rock bottom. It's not nobody else's
right,
place to tell them what's
right,
their rock bottom.
exactly, exactly. Um, but Shannon addressed it. I've addressed it. Southern, you spoke on it. But
Yep.
I'm going to say this one more time. I won't. I'm not going to be the one to call to get her help. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I have walked away, and I mean walked away. I
Yep.
tried to give her an opportunity to have a voice over here, and if she could have spoke. I didn't choose to do that.
Yep.
Instead, she's going live, and you know, good for you, Whitty. But what you're doing is wrong.
Hmm.
Um, at the end of the day, I don't give a crap if you're drinking or not. That's not. I don't care. What I care about is what you're doing, how you're treating people,
Yep.
and what you're doing to their well-being because you scared a lot of people
I
for
think there
no
was
reason.
I think there was over 200 people in that live at that moment.
That's just insane.
That's a lot
Insane.
of people
It
to
is.
scare. A
I
lot.
mean,
And I don't,
that could have triggered someone to spiral, you know?
you know, and for the people that were coming into the live when she had come back and trying to justify what was done and make everybody that gave a shit, pardon my language, but
Mhm.
gave a shit
Mhm.
about her, you know, and was
Mhm.
worried, and they're trying to belittle each and every one of you. I am so sorry. Don't ever think what you did was wrong or the fact that you worried
Exactly.
about her was wrong.
It
Um,
was
They are
not wrong.
wrong. It
Yes,
was
Shannon.
not.
I don't want to
Oh,
detour off of
hello.
anything, but
I didn't
please,
see it come back in.
I need everybody to please go to Florida Man's account 7, please. He has
Why?
Malibu. He has Malibu's entire life on a video. Please, I want everybody. I mean, entire family,
Was
innocent
it
family.
Florida man? You're a piece of crap.
Please,
You're a piece of crap. I said it. You are a piece of crap.
please, everybody. I am begging you. Please
What
go
is
to
it?
that page. It's Florida Man. Just look up Florida Man account 7. Um, there are a couple of videos up there, but it has Malibu's. All her family members are on there, y'all. Names, addresses, everything. Please,
That
just
he's disgusting. He is so gross. It's not even funny. You know what's
all I'm
crazy? You know what, Florida man? You're doing all of this because you're trying to divert the attention onto you because you're on the run, buddy. You're on the run, and so you're going to do all these big ones and try to
Oh,
drag people that have
Kiki.
done nothing to you, nothing at all. And those of you that are supporting that, you guys can kick rocks barefoot too.
please. All I'm asking is, like I said, I know that there may be people on that side that don't like me, but I just came
She
across
doesn't
this.
deserve that. That is not right. No
All I'm
one
saying,
does.
if you can do it, please do it through TikTok legal. Take screenshots. Please do it. Okay.
Good.
That's insane. Thank you, Shannon. That is, TikTok is, oh my gosh. I am so done.
Yeah.
I can't even, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I just scrolled into a live and they were kind of talking about it. Yes, please. It's honestly, y'all. This is getting to the point where it's not more. There are people that are getting in. They're innocent people's names and full. I'm talking full blown addresses,
Oh
y'all.
yeah. Yep, I saw that.
Yes, it's disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
What is wrong with people?
And the fact that
What
people
is,
sit there and support that, that's horrible.
yeah,
Come on.
that's disgusting. That's gross.
Oh, but
And
we're gonna drag this.
those of you that are supporting that and over there supporting this, don't you ever come for me again. Ever.
What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people?
So gross. So gross. A
Like,
lot, right?
you
A
guys,
lot,
yeah.
exactly.
Like you guys sit there and drag people because they dox one person. But you're sitting over there with that man. I don't know much about him just from what I've heard. And now this? What is wrong with you people? Come
It's
on.
getting the attention off of him like he's never gonna get caught.
Good
Mm-hmm.
gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
I
I just
want this
Karma
app
will
back to
come
being
for him. I
France.
guarantee that. Huh?
it's
I
yeah,
want this.
it's showing pictures of homes and full blown addresses, family
Oh
members
my
and shit.
God. How come TikTok's not shutting this down?
I don't
He
know.
probably makes them a bunch of money, and that's what I've heard a lot with a lot of different. I wouldn't even put content creators. I guess is what they're classified as, but because they make TikTok a lot of money, that's why they don't get rid of people.
Well, what they don't understand is the honestly, spiritual diamond. It's. I know you don't want to look at it, but honestly, it needs to get down.
Yeah.
Um, I'm telling y'all right now, please don't even just do it through TikTok. Go through TikTok legal, take screenshots, submit your tickets. I've already submitted 5. I'm going to go in under all my accounts and I'm going to submit tickets as well. So,
All right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, uh,
Exactly, Tiffany.
anybody, whether or not you like someone or not, no one on this app deserves that. Period. No one.
Nope.
No
Nobody.
one.
Like, come on, we're all human. Can we act like it? Can we act like civil human beings? Can we do this for once? Because the way that society is turning out is horrible.
No. Nana of
And
Freedom.
90% of you are parents.
Nana of
Come
Freedom.
on.
Hmm.
Go to Florida Man Account 7 and just watch the videos. Take care of what you need to do.
Here,
Um,
we'll do
I
this.
understand that people are going to say, well, he's blocked. Well, there's someone's entire life, pictures of homes, addresses, family members,
There it
uh,
is.
criminal records, all of that's being exposed. Yeah, so please, if you can, just go and do that. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you so much.
And Florida Man, you are
Um,
Oh, that's right.
you need to stop. Anybody engaging with this, anybody entertaining it, all of you need to stop. This is a woman's entire life that is being aired out. Um, be a woman that supports a woman. Put your differences aside and and just stop it. This is getting gross. If you go to TikTok legal, type TikTok legal, and it'll pop up and it'll hit report. You'll put what account you are in. Go to the page, take screenshots, submit the screenshot, please, um,
There you
and,
go.
and do that. Yes, and not only that, but the account as well. I understand that they say that they'll keep making more accounts, but this is when people need to come together in groups. And like I said, it happens in numbers. Yep. No,
who's over there, Shannon?
you can type it in on just go to Google and type TikTok legal, and it'll take you
No,
to the
no, love. Who's over there in that live?
and Miss Unknowns.
Oh, Florida Man's over there?
No, no, he's not live. This is what he has. This is on his page, Jana.
Yeah, it's on the page.
What?
It's on the
Yeah.
page. Yes, honey. It's a whole ass video, and it has a
Oh, I
document.
thought he was live. Sorry about that.
No, I'm talking about the page.
It is, I think, what the third video on his account. Hold on. Yeah, third
So
video
it's up. Oh my gosh,
on
he's
that
so
account
disgusting.
that she posted and I posted. It's the third video on that account.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
All this doxing shit needs to stop. All this going fucking contacting family members, doxing people's homes, jobs, all this shit needs to stop. This is not even about TikTok anymore. This is about
Mm-mm.
you guys are putting people
Mommy's
in
okay.
jail. Mommy's okay, thank you.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is where it all needs to stop. This is where you women are needing to
Mm.
support women. Put your differences aside and stand up for what's fucking right for once.
Right.
Please, I mean, here's the thing, and I'm not assuming when I say this, but those who do support that type of behavior, we know that if it happened to them, what would happen?
Stupid,
They
it's
would
stupid.
fight back, they would drag him, they would, so because it's not happening to people that are supporting him, it's okay to do this. It's okay to dox someone. It's okay
And
to
and
put family members' faces. That's okay.
and also, can I please just encourage this, y'all? Let law enforcement do what they need to do. Stop, stop trying to set people up. Stop trying to involve yourself in this case. You need to let the authorities handle this situation. Stop involving yourself. Stop doing things on the back end. You're not making the situation any better. You're just involving yourself. You're involving other people. Honestly, on all ends, stop trying to
Well,
do shit on TikTok.
here's the thing. If you truly believe that he needs to be caught and, et cetera, do what you need to do off the app. Just do if whatever you, because I do feel word of mouth honestly has got people behind bars that those that should be behind bars. People calling in, I spotted this person, blah blah blah. That does and can help. Okay, But to feud over it on here, that's like Shannon said, it's not going to do it any good. It's just
No.
going to cause more of this toxic behavior from
Here,
him.
so people think he went live. That's not what she said. I'll show you without showing you the video
See, I
itself.
thought he was live too. I didn't, I thought,
No, it's on his page.
Okay. So there's the page. Can I have the big box?
Yeah,
Okay. So there's the account, right? That's the account. Oh. And then it's the third video.
yeah. I don't even want to play the video because
Nope,
I
I'm
don't.
not.
Yeah.
So just put in the account name here. It'll pop up. It's the third video. This one
okay.
right here. And that's it.
Yeah. And there's other videos in there releasing personal information. I'm just saying, just please, this TikTok is supposed to be about, fun videos and stuff like that. But when you're actively out here doxing someone to potentially put them in harm's way, this is wrong. I don't care
Very
what
wrong.
side you sit in. This is when you need to step back and you need to realize this is beyond fucked up at this point.
Yeah.
It's gone
And
too fucking far.
the people that sit with him need to step back and look outside of the box and see what he's doing. It's completely wrong.
Right.
Like,
I love that.
I don't I will never understand it. I don't. And it's kind of like where it's this whole tit for tat thing, you go to lower, I go to hell, right? Um this is not even I don't even know why people want to entertain it at this point.
right?
Because you gotta ask yourself, when is it gonna become a point when you decide to step up and you decide to speak up on it, hey, this is wrong and fucked up. You could be the next
Exactly.
person it happens to. Do you realize that?
Well, maybe that's why they're not speaking up because they don't want to be the next one on his radar. So, okay, I'm just going to sit back and,
Okay,
support it.
okay, well then if you why not just step away quietly and just leave
Exactly.
altogether?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that you have to speak up on it, but you don't need to
Walk
go
away.
into the comment sections. You don't need to entertain it.
Yeah.
You saying you can't control what somebody else does, but you can control where you sit. You can control
Exactly.
what you can control what you are entertaining. Because when you are entertaining this type of shit, you're bringing in the likes, you're bringing in the views.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which pushes them out further and
Right.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. There's options everywhere for everything.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like I feel like when it comes to this app, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of good things that people do on here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I
Oh
There
yeah.
agree.
are a lot of content creators that do a lot of good, that
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of positivity, whatever. Unfortunately, we are on the side of fuckery,
Yeah.
bullshit. Um, I don't understand it. I can't tell you guys how many times I have tried to reset my algorithm. And what's really crazy is that my sneaky account that I have, my FYP is amazing.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't have any of this shit. And I will I really wish my main account could be that fun.
You know what's funny, Shannon? For me, it's the opposite. Um, my backup shows all the stuff, but my main
Yeah.
on the For You page, it shows funny videos of dogs, of cats, of other animals, babies, jokes, pranks, things like that.
I'll never understand it. And you know what's really sad is that they run out of so they go after one person, right? And they do the most to the other person, but then they start it's like, okay, smash, what happened to her? Awful, terrible. And what has happened to a lot of other women on this app? Awful, terrible. But now it gets to the point where, okay, well, we've done the most to you. Now let's start attacking people that sit with you.
Yep.
Let's start attacking people that support you. And it
I
gets to
see
the
it a
point where
lot.
people are getting it's the doxing is to instill fear, right? It's to instill fear that we know where you live. We know your family. We know your extended family.
It's the
Now,
control.
it's a control thing.
The
That's what.
intimidation tactics, all of it.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's like this is where us women need to set aside the hate bonding, right? This is where we need to set aside, I don't like you, you don't like me. This is when we all need to come together and say, this whole situation is fucked.
Yep.
Let's come together as a group and handle business,
Yep.
right? That's where it needs to happen. Set aside the differences, set aside the fuckery, set aside the bullshit. Come together as a women and stand together on something that we all say is fucked up and wrong and handle business.
Yep. Don't have to be friends after it or talk during or
No,
whatever.
it don't
Just
mean that we all have to kumbaya and hold hands and say, "Hey, oh my God, I like you so much. You're amazing." No, this is when we can say, "All right, let's come together, handle business, stand
I
on
mean,
something that's wrong and handle it, and then when it's handled, part ways and do our own shit again."
you know, that's the way it should be, but that's not how it's going to end up
I
being.
never want to hear anybody in the box sit in a box and say Florida man's a good person. Don't ever do it. Don't ever. I don't ever. If I hear a woman, if I hear somebody come across that me, and I hear them say oh, Florida man's a good man, stay the fuck away from me.
You know,
No, no. Don't ever think. I don't ever sit there and come back and try to come over here and sit with me if you've ever sat with that man or supported him.
You just want to go out there because it's cold.
By the way, this little
My.
this little fart nugget here, okay? I tried to lay her down because before you were going to go live, I was like, okay, she's had a long day. She hasn't been in her kennel all day. She's been, chilling. I finally, she's tuckered out, and now she's literally laying behind my hind legs, passed out, and I don't even want to move her.
you might get a second wind.
Oh yes, I don't even want to move her. I'm like, do I put her in her kennel? Does she chill out, or do I just let her lay here? So I guess this is where I'm at.
Nice.
Mike's at work. I'm home, and I don't even want to move.
I don't blame you. Not one bit.
Nope.
But I will say this though, if what's her face is live, she's on a private account.
She is.
Uh-huh.
She made it private.
Yeah, she's on a private account, so
It's the backup one that we all know about. She made private.
it's okay. It's okay. Like I said,
Yep, I shut it off. I don't even care.
it's one of those things that you know, if people are going to choose to continue to entertain it, just know that we've said we've told you so.
Yep. You've done what y'all can do. There's nothing more that you can do.
No.
I mean, I don't know what else they think you guys can do. I mean, your guys' avenues are the same as theirs. There's nothing
Absolutely.
you guys can, call the cops or medics or any. I don't even know what all is out
Sure.
there that you can do, but they're not going to do anything any more than Billy Bob Jimbo can do.
Right. Right.
I mean, I applaud you two more than anything. I have never. It's so hard to meet real people with real emotion, and the fact that you guys even gave a fuck shows a
Mm-hmm.
lot about you guys. Even though you guys have said, I'm done, I've walked away, I'm done, you guys still cared. It was a lot. There was one comment while all that was going down, when everybody was trying to get a hold of Shannon, one person put in there, they better not drag because all y'all want them to call. And I went, yep, that's right.
Well, like I
You
said,
shouldn't be drugged for this. And you better not be drugged for this. And you better not be drugged for this.
27 airplane. Almost got clear
I
skies.
like I said, there's a lot of other fuckery going on this app. Not just this. There's a lot of other shit going on happening. It, it just comes to the point where, for me, I am not. TikTok is not my life, and I talk to you, and I talk to Jana, and of course, I have Mike, and I'm not going to get so wrapped up into this shit
Yeah.
anymore because
It's not good for you
it's
mentally.
not good for me, and it's like I know what it's like because I was so wrapped up in so much shit before,
Hmm.
and a lot of different scenarios and a lot of different situations. And I'm at this point now. It's kind of like find somebody else to do it,
Yeah.
and I just know that I am for me. I'm disengaging from it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people being doxxed and people whatever, I am going to bring attention to that.
Oh yeah.
That needs to be talked about. And I know that people say, well, if you don't talk about it, you don't bring light to it. It doesn't matter. It's still floating out there. It's still around.
The
Um,
wrong person can get their hands on that, and that's the end of that.
but do y'all want to know something that I found out today, Jana?
Hmm.
And
Oh no.
apparently, Miss Sunshine was on a call with OG. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
Okay.
Miss Sunshine, I thought the call was over. Well, it wasn't. And Sunshine and her husband decided to have a
Careful, 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 please.
Sunshine and her significant other decided to have a moment. OG recorded it
Oh jeez.
and it got played on multiple people's lives.
Jesus.
Why are we as a grown adult people, why are we recording private things? And why are we using those recordings to either hurt or further hurt people?
Because they're children.
Like, do y'all not see how messed up? Do y'all not see how messed up all this is?
No, they will never see it until
Like,
it's done to them.
and do y'all not understand that it's so wrong? This is how gross this app has gotten that people are
Mhm.
recording really just gross situations and they're out here just exploiting it to just further hurt people or humiliate people, degrade people, demean them.
Well, I know on Sunshine's behalf, she thought that she hung up the phone,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And she didn't. So there's that. But I honestly do not want to get involved in any of that. I want nothing to do with it.
And
It's
I'm
not
just
my
gonna,
circus, not my monkeys. So
and
no, thank you.
it's
I'm
just,
good.
and I guess what I'm trying to say is this: stop trusting people on this app. You have got to protect yourself.
Yep.
People are going so far as to recording private things. People that you think that you're friends with are recording calls and recording things, and it's just
It's sad.
it is sad. It's sad because it's just like it gets to the point where I fuck it. I'm telling y'all my circle as far as it comes right now with Jana and you, if
Yep.
my number ever gets leaked again, I'm fighting a hoe.
Are we doing it in aisle 5 at Walmart?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, I have I can count on one hand right now, and that's my job, Mike, Jana, Southern, and my mom. Y'all are right now are the only people that have my shit.
Yep.
I understand.
I wish I could say that you were the only one on this app that has my number, but unfortunately today
Found out she has herpes.
I got notice of somebody's DoorDash. Shannon saw pictures.
How did
What
y'all,
the?
my question
Yes.
is why did you get the notification of that?
I don't know. So I just woke up, right? I had just woke up because, I
Uh-huh.
slept in. Oh, it felt freaking amazing. And I get a text message stating that somebody, I'm not going to put out names on here, it is what it is, sent me a gift off a DoorDash, and then to click the link, to track it or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not clicking it. Like, that's, spam stuff. Like, I'm good. Well, then I got another message telling me that this guy was going to be here between this time and this time for delivery. I'm like, what? Well, then it said it was delivered. So I'm like, okay. So I walked outside. There ain't nothing here at my house. So I clicked and held the link, and I opened it up in my, on my website, on the website in Google.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, it was legit, but it wasn't supposed to be for me. It went to somebody else as a gift,
Mm-hmm.
not in my state. I know who sent it, and I know who the recipient. I can't talk tonight. The person who was
Reciprocate.
receiving it. Thank you.
Reciprocate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who was getting it? I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly who they are. But why me? It still shows that after a year, after you decided to prank call my phone, which is still stupid. I
What
don't care.
the?
Um, oh yeah, they did the same thing to me that they did to Shannon, but it was a different, well, kind of the different people, but um, it still shows they have my phone number. So I really wish it was only Shannon that had my number, but fortunately, other people have it. I don't care. I mean, thank you for the non birthday gift. I mean, gift that I didn't get. I hope
Crazy.
they really liked it, though. I mean, I was able to see what it all was, and I hope they really liked it. But stop.
When you sent me that screenshot of that, I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah,
how did he come to your phone number?
I don't. That's what I'm still wondering. Why my phone number? I know
That's
who
a
you
very good
are,
question.
and I know who's receiving it. So why are you sending it? Why is it being to my phone
I
number?
wonder if it was
Like
accident.
I
I
ordered it.
wonder if it was
That's what I was
accident.
gonna say. Do you think it was an accident?
I wonder if it was accidentally sent to your number
Yeah.
that it was that other
Yeah.
person's number.
That's what I think.
Possibly.
I mean, I could be so wrong on that, but that's what I'm thinking.
But if they talk on a daily basis like they say they do,
Mm-hmm.
it should never have been sent to me
Right. Right.
Well,
because
not
my
only
number
that.
should be the very last thing in your phone.
Well, not only that, but it gave the address that it was
Yes,
sent.
but it gave me this person's address. Now, I know what
What
state this
the?
person lives in, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to dox nobody. I don't even care to have your address. I want nothing to do with you. But the fact that it was accidentally sent to the wrong person and you just gave that person that other person's phone address,
Yikes.
full blown out address with a map.
Yes, yes, I saw it.
Oh.
My jaw hit
Like,
the floor. I was like, I know. But had that gotten into someone's wrong hands,
yes.
Southern, had that gotten into someone's hands who would have doxed that is insane.
Yeah. Well, see, and Sweetbriar, I would have thought the same thing, but these two people talk on a daily basis, right? I haven't spoken to the one that received the gift since, or it's been a year now, November of last year. And then the other person, oh God, that had to have been in, I think it was like August or September of last year when they pranked called me. So my number should have been far from out of their phone by now. You would think it's been over a year. I don't know. But just be thankful that I'm the one that received that DoorDash notification because that could have gone real bad.
Oh my God, girl, when you
Real bad.
when you sent it to me, I was like, I know you're lying, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh my Lord.
Yeah. Like I don't want your address. I could care less. I've got, so much shit on you that I could spill, but I'm not that person. And they know this. They should know this. I'm not that type of person. But you need to, if you hear, which I know you're gonna hear this because you always replay stuff, but um, you need to let that person know that DoorDashed you a gift this morning that arrived at your house. I think you're an hour ahead of me. So,
I know. It just
yeah,
dawned
you're
on
picking
me.
it up.
Ding, ding,
Um,
ding.
Yep.
Yes,
So I think
ma'am.
you're an hour ahead of me. So I think it would have arrived at your house at like 2:30. It was like 1:30 my time when it arrived. So you need to let that person know they need to be careful on whose number they put because they put my number and I got the notification for it. Just
Mm-mm-mm.
FYI. I thought about texting said person, but I'm like, I'm not opening up that chain again. No, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
So when you
Mm-mm.
hear this, let the person know that sent it to you to be careful because I got that notification.
Crazy.
Yeah, but other than that, I don't give a crap. You want to call my phone, have at it. I don't answer calls I don't know,
Girl.
and I don't check voicemails either. So good luck. Yeah,
Oh,
If
maybe
y'all
you
would have
yeah,
have the
girl.
same name.
if y'all would have
Uh,
thought when this
go.
app started, if when this app started in 2020, right? And this app was all about like Carol Baskin, Tiger King, like funny dance videos, whatever. If you would have told me in 2020 that this was what this app would have turned into by 2026, honestly, I probably never would have downloaded this app.
Facts. Man, I remember when it was funny videos, sad
I
videos.
still see funny I like I said on my For You page, it is funny videos. I don't see drama on my main account. It's my backup where I
I
see it.
I've never like I said, I've never even in 2020, I never encountered like this type of shit. And like I
No.
said,
Right.
if you would have told me in 2025, 2026 that this app is what this would have been in and this is what people are doing and I mean this is how they're spending their day all day every day, I would have been like, no, thank you. I will just stick with my
Yep.
Facebook reels.
Yep. I stick a lot on my backup account. That's why I had no idea you guys went live until you told me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because my sneaky backup, whatever you want to call it, doesn't
Uh-huh.
contain all of it. Right now, it contains a lot of homemade Christmas decor ideas, and
Oh,
my
that's
husband hates
cool.
it.
I love that though. I love
Uh huh.
that.
I had told him, I said, I got a lot of new ideas. He goes, no, you don't. Uh huh.
Girl,
So I
yes
stick.
I do.
Oh yeah, it's on. Thanksgiving, it's over.
I
We're
just
gonna
want
have a
y'all to
winter
know that
wonderland in our house.
when I went to bed yesterday or last night or this morning, God, it's fuck. Um, the sun was almost coming up.
Oh jeez, that's why you were struggling this morning. Gotcha.
Oh, honey, I was on the struggle bus because Mike was like, I'm going to bed. I was like, yeah, same here. And then I'll be damned, little girl didn't wake up at the crack of dawn. She had to eat breakfast. So then finally I fed her breakfast, took her outside, went to the bathroom, came back in on the couch, and I passed out. And we were out for like 3 hours, and I was like, please sleep for at least 3 hours. I can't.
Right, just sleep for mom, please.
And then as soon as she's gotten up, she's been up pretty much all day, and now she decides she wants to pass out. And I'm like, oh, now we want a nap?
Uh
Now?
huh. Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, they tell you to get a dog. It's easier than children. No, 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 it's not.
Puppy, I'm gonna tell you the puppy stage.
It's horrible.
And not only that, she's like now got her little personality, and she gets these little zoomies now, and it's like she has bursts.
Oh.
It's like she gets tired, and you think, oh, she's gonna pass out, and then she wakes up, and then it's like, oh no, bitch, I'm gonna be up for 3 hours now. I hope you're ready.
Uh huh. Mine just finally started to calm down, and she'll be 5 in January. And she's
No.
just now finally started to calm down. And I'm like, girl, you've got to do something. I can't do this. Stop
And
it.
not, yeah, and not only that, but she's teething now.
Oh,
She'll be 11 weeks on Monday. Um, and so she's like the back of her molars are starting to come in.
uh,
So she's like gnawing. So I got her all these chew toys and everything, but y'all know what she loves the most
huh?
is this empty mush down water bottle.
Yep, yep. Try that, and if you can get like baby socks, because I know she's little,
Yep,
and
I tie them in a knot.
Yep, time and not give them those.
And
They seem to like those a
I
lot.
call them rock'em sock'ems.
Yep.
I just take a sock and I tie a knot in it. And honestly, I actually got it now where I just put one in the freezer and got it super cold.
Ooh.
Yep. I take it and I just put one in the freezer and got it super, super cold. And she's loving that because it feels good on her gums.
I didn't even think about that.
And then also another thing is get uh shit the pop one. And I had one the other day and I let her just gnaw on the otter pop end and it was super cold. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, we bought Zeta a bunch of different teething toys. She didn't like them. She liked the corner of my walls. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my flooring.
Honestly, she hasn't chewed on anything yet, like furniture or anything like that, because but it's just like until you have a puppy, until you know. Like I said,
Right.
at first it was like, oh, she sleeps and she's just now she's got a personality and she's
She's
falling.
comfortable. She's home.
Oh yeah, she's home, she's running around, she's got a burst of energy, but she's sleeping now.
You know, they might be horrible at that age, the teething and the getting into everything, but the life with a dog is so incredible. Like, I love my cats. I've got two of them. And they're my everything, but the life with a dog is so much different and it's amazing.
Well, listen, I've never been a cat person.
I
And
heard.
listen, and if you are a cat person and they are, that is what you're into, I am all for it. But I will tell you my experience with a kitten, and I've already told this story. Her name was Sarah, and I got her off of Littlefoot, the little dinosaur that was named.
Oh,
She
yeah.
yeah, she was an orange kitten. Um,
Oh, that was the wrong idea.
well, all I'm gonna say is this: I truly believe that this kitten was a demon kitten.
Mhm. Mhm.
That cat meowed all day. It was like meow, 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 and then it was just like it liked to crawl on screen doors.
Mhm.
It would climb up a screen door and then get stuck, and then I couldn't get it out. But I had her for 2 weeks, and unfortunately, I said, I can't, and I rehomed her, and I hope she's living a happy, lovely little orange cat life now. But cats are not for me, and
The
if they,
orange cats are evil. Mhm.
I've heard that people have told
Yep.
me that orange cats are very different.
I have one. He's my cat. Well, when he wants to be mine, otherwise he's my husband's too. But yeah, he's evil. He was very evil as a kitten. Very, very evil.
And
But
I
now
just
he's
will
an old
say
man.
that, and I will just say that I understand that cats use litter boxes and stuff like that, but I swear in those 2 weeks I had more litter, clumps of litter everywhere.
Oh yes.
As they get into their paws, and then you're like, what? It's like you're thinking you're walking on sand, and you're like, oh my god, that's kitty litter.
Uh huh. Yep.
And I know they've got different types of litter boxes now and things that self clean and
Yeah.
this was back in 2000. This was back in 2013, so this was a hot minute ago. So
Yep. We've tried all the different litter boxes. My cat doesn't know how to bury. He will scratch everything but the litter, but still get litter packed in his paws. And then my daughter's cat, he's good at burying,
When
but
he poops into the litter
but
box.
but he yeets his poop and his brother's poop out of the litter box.
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they're evil, but I love them. But having a dog is so much different. It's the loyalty that you get. It's unbreakable. Even though mine's our $1 million baby is how we put it. Because good God, she's expensive.
Well, and I know that she's not going to be a puppy forever. I know that. Soaking it in, but
Oh yeah.
like I said tonight, she got my thigh. She did. Y'all heard me yelp.
So let's see. She's gotten your butt. She's
Yep.
gotten your toe. Next.
And then sometimes, like I said, I'll be laying here and she'll come and lay on my boob or whatever, and I'm like, if you bite my nipple, so
Oh, that's coming. Yes. Oh. Ooh.
I'm like, she's gonna unintentionally pierce that bitch.
Yep. Yep. Zeta did that once, and I was scarred for life.
Well, and then when it
Yeah.
happens, she got my thigh and it hurt. You want to eat them, but you can't because she's so tiny.
Uh-huh.
So you just look at her like, bitch, you just hurt me. But you're
Right.
so cute. I can't do anything.
I'm yeeting you in my mind. Just know that
Exactly,
you
exactly.
just went flying, and
Well, I put her in air gel.
In air jail?
Yeah, I pick her up with both hands and stick her in the air, and I hold her, and I'm like, bitch, you just hurt me.
there you go. And then they give you that puppy look, and you're just like, God, I can't be mad at you.
So I can't.
Exactly. That
Puppy
goes.
looks are awesome.
It's all right. I cuss her out in my really sweet voice. I'm like, you just bit me, you little fuck nugget. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah. When your cat was meowing earlier, Jana, when you were talking,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
my dog started looking like, where's it at? Where
Where is
is it? I
she?
hear it.
Are we talking
Mm-hmm.
about Sophie Madden?
That's my baby. Oh, you remember her? That is so funny.
Wait,
That's cute.
do you
You
not know
remember
her name,
her
Jana?
name.
Do you even go here, ho? Of course I know your cat's name.
No.
I love that. Yeah, she's my sweetheart. She's roaming the streets in my apartment right now.
Nice.
She for a while, I think it was my air conditioning unit that I brought in uh March or maybe earlier than that. But when it seemed like ever since I started using it, she
Mhm.
got spooked. And so I was trying to like go through all the steps to think, okay, what spooked her? What's going on? Because she was hiding under my dresser, under my bed, in between the wall and my bed, anywhere she could, under my comforters. And now that the air conditioner is off, she's venturing out and roaming the streets again in my apartment.
Oh.
I'm like, you think you're a big girl now, huh? She just looks at me, meow. I was like, yeah, and I'm over
Yeah,
here. She's out
right.
there on the couch right now, just looking like, what? What? Because she would not venture out for months. She would not come out of my room except for the litter box, and that was it. I had to bring her food and water in here. So,
Oh.
yeah, and I hated every minute of it because I felt so bad for her, because I didn't know what spooked her.
Hmm.
But now that my air conditioning unit is off now, we unplugged it and took the thingy out of the window for the winter, and now she's fine. She's back out there. She's gaining more weight. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
when I put Miley in the kennel,
Mm-hmm.
turn on the box fan so it has the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it seems to work. See, I just got her and set her in her kennel, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally laying next to my kennel right now, like on the floor,
Nice.
and I have the blanket moved over just enough where she can still see me.
Mm-hmm.
And now she decides to flop over and go to sleep. So let's see if
No.
So is the kennel training going pretty well for you
it is
then?
honestly. So I only put her in there so at nighttime,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks that the kennel training is horrible, but this is
It's
all for
not. It's not.
it's
No.
for potty training purposes because when she gets up in the middle of the night, I hear her. I take her right to the bathroom. She potties. I put her right back in, and then
Hmm.
in the morning time, she has her little.
Oh.
And then so I get her up, and then she eats whatever, but she typically only goes in there when she naps
Well,
because
that's a good thing. Also, one day that's going to be her little safety net. It will
Yeah.
be. It
well,
will be. She'll run in there all on her own just to take a
yeah, and
nap or play with her toys.
and I leave the door open, so she'll go in there,
Mhm.
run rummage around and play around and
Mhm.
out. So she knows that's her safe place. So
Mhm.
with the kennel training,
When you
consistency.
guys leave, I assume you put her in her little kennel, right?
So when we went out to dinner the other night, we
Uh-huh.
we got, we played with her, fed her, took her out, went to the
Hmm.
bathroom, put her in a kennel, and
Yeah, that's a good thing. I don't see anything wrong with that at
Nothing
all.
yeah,
wrong with that.
and like eventually once she gets her potty training down, crate
Uh-huh.
training also helps with separation anxiety.
Absolutely. And what people need to keep in mind is, all the critics out there from what I heard, but did you know that when you leave and they're just a baby like that, you're protecting their safety by putting them in their little safety area, safe area, because who knows what could happen? You never know. You never know. She's just a baby.
Right. And like
So,
I said, she gets, we don't want her to get into anything. And then of course
no.
gets, when she gets older, we may go to Walmart or something and leave her out of her kennel if we're only gone for like 20 minutes,
Right, right, right.
little test runs. But
We
um
we kennel trained ours,
yeah.
and like I said, she'll be 5, and she still goes in the kennel when we leave. She still goes in there when we go to bed because we've tried to leave her out, like when we go to bed. She don't like it. Nope. Mm-mm. Right into her. Excuse me. Right into her kennel she goes, and she'll sit there and wait for you. That's just
When
how
I
she is.
was when I was married to my third husband, we got to do numbers here. Um I love to entertain people with that.
Yes.
Um,
One, two, or
I love
three,
it.
four.
Third one. He decided that he wanted to get this mixed puppy, whatever, and he worked a month on, month off. So when he got this puppy, he had to leave to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Said, "Well, I think we really should kennel train this puppy," and he was like, "Oh well." I think if we just like leave her in an area like the laundry room or whatever, she'll be fine. Oh
Okay.
my God. I went to work, I got home, and I came home on my lunch break, let her out, and everything was like, it was fine. She was yelping, but I was like, okay, tell me why. I came back off when I got off work. She had chewed off the whole bottom part of the baseboard
Oof.
trying to get through the door. So we had to replace the baseboard. Then I thought, okay, maybe she was just worried about being in an confined space. So
Yeah.
we fixed the baseboard area. So I thought we'll just leave her. I'm gonna try it. I had to work half a day, and I was like, okay. I came home. This dog had shit, and this is when I lived in Alaska. So we keep the heater on, right? It's cold.
Yeah.
She shit right on top of the heater vent.
Oh no.
So the floor heater vent. So when I
Oh.
walked into the house, the first thing that I smelt was hot dog shit. Uh-huh.
Oh
No
God.
thanks. No thanks.
No, and I was like, you know what? I said, you decided to get this puppy, and then you have to go to work, and I deal with this puppy. So finally, we decided at that point in time to clean out the garage. It was a heated garage, and we had everything off of the floor, and that was the only way. And I just said, and I was like, if we would have crate trained her, I guarantee you, it would have been way better. But who am I?
Yep.
So yeah, with her, we've been sticking with it, being consistent. And it's honestly, she goes out on her little potty grass pad every time.
Yep. See, we can't even let ours run if we leave because we tried it when I worked from home, and um, she has the run of our living room and our kitchen, and then our kids' room and the bathroom is blocked off with a gate because that's where the cats stay. Because the cats and our dog don't get along, they want to kill each other. It's awesome, and I used to have my office in my son's room, and I'm like, I'll just let her run the house, while I'm working because I'm home, I can hear her. And I had only been working maybe an hour and I could hear her crying. I'm like, oh man, she's got to go to the bathroom. So I told my work I'd be right back, that I had to use the restroom just so I could come let her out. I come out. Well, I had bought my husband this really fancy gaming chair, all leather, light up bottom. everything for his birthday, and I come out and she had tore where the buttons were and the cup holder completely out of the chair and ate the wires.
Oh my gosh.
This $3,000 chair was now garbage.
Holy cow.
And that was an hour of her being left out of the kennel while I worked. And I'm
Oh
like, yep,
man.
nope, you can't run our house now. Even though I'm home, nope.
Mm-mm.
So, you
That's
know,
crazy.
Yeah, I keep all the doors shut, all the bedroom doors, bathroom doors. I mean, she just, when I'm out here in the living room, she has the dining room and the living room area. But I keep an eye on her, like I said, because, you know how dogs are when they start sniffing around, and I've got her on a strict feeding schedule, so I know when she needs to go. But yeah,
there's nothing wrong with crate training.
no.
Now if somebody was to leave their animal in there 24/7, that's where they eat, that's where they sleep, that's where they go to the bathroom. That's
No,
wrong.
that is very
But
wrong.
going to bed at night, they're safe, where they're at, they ain't getting into nothing. You sleep fine, they sleep fine. You get up when you let them out when you get up. If you have to leave for a long extended period of time, they're in there. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, she didn't, like I said, she's mainly in there when she naps and she's in there when she sleeps at night. And because I know when she gets up, she immediately is going to have to go potty. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like that's immediate. And I don't even let her walk with me yet. I pick her up and I take her.
Yeah.
Because I know if I let her walk, she's going to squat down and go. So
Oh yeah.
I just pick her up when I open the door, take her outside. She goes on her potty pad, and then I let her, do whatever. But um, I'm just saying, I'm going through puppy postpartum right now.
No.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm hanging in there. It's nice, and I like the fact though that Mike and he works nights, I work days, so someone's here with her all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
So
split shift. I
yeah,
like it.
and then we're off on weekends together, so that's the good part.
Yeah. They're cute, even when they're a puppy, and then when they get older, they're still cute when they want to be.
They are.
Don't look at me like that.
Is there
Yeah.
anything juicy happening on TikTok?
I
Anything?
don't.
Anything? Any shit showness?
My phone's sitting on the charger that's not charging.
Your phone. You and your damn phone.
Oh, yeah, it's always dead. This damn TikTok crap. It's killing my phone.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and end. I am going to chill out. So,
Oh, yeah.
thank you
I
guys for being here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will talk to you soon.
All right. Later,
Okay, all right. Bye, guys.
Bye.